Hello everyone, this is Richard from our Vision Graphics and I bring you another church tutorial again. So to begin, we start with the dimensions. We name the file church flyer and the dimensions will be going for 5 by 5 inches. So the resolution, the pixels and RGB will all remain the same. So we begin to create. Alright, so after we are presented with this page, we go here, then we select solid color. Alright, so this is the hex code for the background we need. After we are done, we create a square, a rectangle here. And we change the color to white with no stroke here. Then we move forward to introduce the Sunday service font. So I have it typed here already, so I pick Sunday first and I paste. Afterwards I come back to pick the service, and the font will be in Gratefull. That's the name of the font. Yes, so we adjust it here. I think this way will do. Then we continue to adjust the Sunday as well. Alright, so because we want to center all this, we click on this, we press Ctrl A and we select this to center it. The same for the service, click on it, press Ctrl A, then we do that again. So it's been centered. So I'm going to bring this down slightly so that there's a bit of difference here. Down. Sure. And because the service is the service font is the dot from the I is intertwined, and I would like to introduce the magic eraser and get rid of it before we continue. Service. So here, and we get rid of it. Perfect. To continue, we introduce our text tool again, and this time we bring in the name of the speaker and the speaker. Here we go. We copy and we paste, but this time it's not going to be in the Gratefull font type. It's going to be in Nexa bold regular. Yes, so it's been changed to, it's not changed yet, Nexa bold regular. Here we go, Nexa bold regular. And as usual, to center it, you select what you want to center, press Ctrl A to select all, and we press this to center it. So once you want to center it to the far and to your left, you press this. Once you want to center it to your right, you press this, but this time you want to put it in the center. We align it to the left, sorry. So right now we continue with the theme. So with the theme, we are going to place an embedded image like this here. An embedded image like this. Yes, once we have it, we select the magic eraser tool, then we clear off all the essences like so. Alright, so after we achieve something like this, we adjust it. You can adjust it by holding Alt to make it small and smaller. Yeah, I think like this will do. Centered perfectly. Alright, so we are going to write here theme. We are going to use this same font, so we can just duplicate it by pressing Ctrl J. To duplicate it, we bring it down and we change it to theme. Okay, we want it bold, so let's do it this way. You can change it here. Correct. Okay, it's beneath this layer, so we select it and bring it upwards. Now we have it there. It's a bit big for my liking, the size, so you still hold the Alt and make it slightly smaller. Perfect. We continue to introduce the Bible verse. We are going to use the same font, so as we did initially, Ctrl J, you bring it down, and we have what we have to type already. That's the Bible verse here. So the Bible verse, we copy it and we paste it here again. Correct. So because of how it was aligned in the font that was typed, we need to make a little bit of adjustment here. So press enter to make this. We select this whole thing and we align it to this way. Correct. So we press Ctrl A, then we select this to get it in the exact middle. So because we would like to add a little bit of a small touch of edit to the font so that it doesn't become the same as the speaker, we introduce this image. Here we go. We introduce this image. All these will be included in the link of the description of this video, so you can find it and use it. So once we have it here, once we have it on top of the font we want to embed it in, we press Alt and we get this sign. It changes to be like this. So once you click on it, everything changes to it takes the shape of the image that was on it initially. So you can make it smaller, you can add a bit of brightness if you like to change it a bit and all that, but as at now I think it's okay for me now. So we continue with the date and the time as well. So with the date, we are still going to take the same font and continue with it. So here we go. We are going to type in here date. Okay, it's still taking the shape of the small one, so we change it to caps here. Date. Good, it's perfectly aligned. Then we put in the date, Ctrl J, we press shift down and we edit the date too as well. So we have the date here. So we have the date here, which is Sunday, 2nd February 2025. February, we are in the month of love. I'll be uploading a Val's Day flyer tutorial as well right after I'm done with this, so stick and stay tuned. So we'll continue with the time as well, the same way we went about with this. You can select both of this, make a duplicate of it, Ctrl J, then we move it to the far right. Our far right, you can hold shift to make it, to get it correct. So here, and we adjust the details we have here too. So in this case, we change it to time, and we change the time. We change the time 8 o'clock to, I have it typed here, so let me quickly paste it in and we move forward. Good, but we are going to change this to create a bit of difference to yellow. Good, so with the same color code, we copy it and we change it to this as well. So we paste the same color code here and we are good to go. So next in line is for us to bring in the logo of the church. This time we didn't keep it up, we brought it down to create a bit of difference. So here we go. Normally we adjust the background of the logo if where we are putting the background isn't clean. In this case it's white like we are used to, so we just put it on it and I think we are good to go. Just put it on it and we are good to go. Yes. After that we introduce the Facebook logo as well. Please embedded or introduce the Facebook to be the Facebook and the live as well. So we bring both of them inside like so. Here we go. Because it's below this rectangle, we are not going to see it unless you move it up to this. Yes, that's when you'll be able to see it. So don't be bothered if you place your embedded images and you are not able to find them. Sometimes they might be below the layer, which will be impossible to see. So we bring in the Facebook image as well. I think I made it too small. Okay, Facebook, we place embedded. Here we go. All right, so we place it here and we add the bit of details we want here. So for enquiries, you can call this number. Let me change it to black. Yep, black. I wasn't applied black. Sure. Change it to black, make it a bit smaller. And the handle of the Facebook account to the handle is at Gratefull Chapel. So we add the handle too. But we don't want the handle in caps. Obviously social media handles don't come in caps. So we make it small and exactly. In this instance, because we have a lot of space here and we want to beautify the whole project, we can go forward to remove the background of this. Initially was white, so we can bolden this a bit. Sure, we can bolden this a bit to make it look beautiful, and that's it. But if you check out the layout, everything doesn't look beautiful like we want it to be. So in this case, I'm going to make sure our alignments are centered, our fonts are centered perfectly, and everything we are doing is in the right direction. So if you look perfectly, you see the time isn't aligning with the service. So to get visual guides, we introduce guides. Change this to white. Good. We introduce guides, and the guides help us adjust stuff perfectly. So once we know that the guide is here, 308 on the right, it should be 308 on the left as well. 308 on the left as well. Perfect. So right now we can adjust the date and time so everything becomes centered perfectly. And for the date and time, you can make it bigger as well. Mostly all this work is done by you after you are done. You just make sure everything is perfect by the graphic designer. It's your duty to make your works look stunning. So yes, you can make them a bit bolder, but you have to make sure you introduce your guides and the time and everything is perfectly aligned. But with that being said, this is how you go about it.
And we are missing out something here. We are missing out the picture up here. So for now, we get rid of the guides for now, and I think we need to edit the Sunday font a bit. So the Sunday and the service, for the Sunday and the service, we are going to introduce an embedded image. This, yes, and if we are to embed it, if we are to mask it into just this, it happens to apply to just the Sunday. So to apply it to both the Sunday and the service, we select both of this, holding Control and we press G. So when we are it's time to mask it, you press this and it applies to both the Sunday and the service. Once you don't like the adjustments, the how it's laid out, you can change it, you can tweak it to your liking. And yes, we would like to have it this way. We still have some more to do. We have an image to place beneath this. This is the image. So once we have the image here, there are two ways to go about it. We can mask this image. We can mask the image, select the masking, and select our brush. You press caps to see the size of your brush, and you can adjust the brush with the opacity, but mostly you have to be on the soft round brush to get the soft touch of it. So you can press Shift and hold down to this way, hold down this way, and you see that it's getting masked by time. Yes, so you continue with still holding the Shift so that you get a very straight mask. Yes, here we go. So after this you like to make small adjustments, probably bring down the opacity or the fill, just to make it look like how you want it. So basically this is how you go about achieving a Sunday service flyer. Very simple and easy. Thank you for watching, and I'd like you, if this was educative and informative to you, kindly leave a comment, subscribe and like everything, just to help the algorithm push our videos to other creators as well. Thank you for having me, and it's always Richard from Gratefull Graphics.